What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Dub Club. So in this episode, I'm going to be assembling the engine for the Eclipse. So as you've seen in the previous episodes, I have already installed the pistons into the block. I've gapped the rings and everything like that. So they're completely ready to go, torqued down and everything like that. So the next step is going to be to install the head. And when I install the head, I'm going to have to swap over the cams since I got some new BC Racing cams for it. And then I'm going to install the timing belt, water pump, intake manifold, as well as the exhaust manifold. And once I get the exhaust manifold bolted in, I'm going to try to see if my turbo will fit. Since I got a pretty large turbo for this thing in the factory location, people run into issues with the turbo clearing the coolant lines because there's a big coolant line going right behind the turbo. So if that interferes, I'm going to have to either bend it if it's small interference, or completely relocate it or something if I can't get away with bending it. So let's do this. Alright guys, check this thing out. It is freaking sweet. The turbo looks absolutely massive compared to the engine. So I'm super pumped to get this thing ready. To get this thing rolling. It's gonna be one hell of a car. Anyways, so this is that pipe that I was talking about that I was worried it was not gonna fit behind the turbo. It looks like there's actually enough room to get it in there. All I have to do is just unbolt this thermostat housing and then push the pipe into the water pump. And it looks like after that I should be able to put the thermostat housing back on there and it should fit, no problems. It looks like there's plenty of space for it behind the turbo, which is good. So the next thing that comes to the turbo that I have to do is I gotta make a bracket for it somehow. Probably between one of these bolts up to one of the housing bolts over here, or two. So that's kind of up in the air. We'll see how it turns out. But I definitely have to make one because with this manifold and the turbo is super heavy. It's definitely gonna break or crack or whatever, so I don't want that. So I gotta make a bracket for that. On this side, I threw my fuel rail on here with my injectors just to see what it would look like. It looks like I need some spacers between the fuel rail and the cylinder head. So I'm gonna have to look into that, maybe buy some or something for this fuel rail. And yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. I got the cams on, obviously, as you guys could see. This thing is gonna be loping. It's gonna sound sweet. All I gotta do to get the timing belt on is just get the hydraulic tensioner compressed and stick the pin in it. So that way when I come back here, I'll just be able to install it, pull the pin, and it's gonna tighten the belt. The reason I have to do that is because I'm reusing the old tensioner that was on here, which looks like it's brand new, as well as all the other components, timing belt components, the water pump, all the idlers, they're mint, so there's no point of replacing them, as well as the timing belt itself. Other than that, I just gotta get the oil pickup tube on there and throw the oil pan on, and this engine's gonna be together before you know it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment if you have anything to say about anything that was done here, and subscribe to the channel if you wanna see more videos like this, because the Eclipse has tons more work that needs to be done on it, so there's gonna be much more content coming out, as well as one of my buddy's builds, and just anything car related. So yeah, thank you guys, peace.